Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we are back with another installment of 25-year-old guy tries to hit $100,000 net worth every single month and fails. In today's video, we are going to go through, update my net worth, a little bit of new news to throw on top. I am no longer 25, I am 26 now, so I can't call myself my net worth at 25 in the title. Has to be my net worth at 26. So that is unfortunate. Every day I get older and I definitely feel it. Now, if I sound weird, I can't even remember if I just mentioned this. I've been sick for about a week and a half now, which was not beneficial because if you guys watched this video, you should go check it out. I actually started a new job 2 Tuesdays ago, and I had to present to the CEO of the company, and I was sick. So that was an experience for sure. My second weekend, I'm already presenting in front of the CEO. So, hey, comes with a pay raise, right? So who cares? But anyway, we're going to go through. Hopefully I hit $100,000 net worth. I really don't know. I've been going up and down with my finances, and these past 2 weeks, I was so busy with work. Like the past two videos I posted were both pre-recorded, and I was so busy with work. And I wasn't home. I actually had to go to California to go in office. So with that being said, everything was pre-recorded, and I don't even remember what my point was with this. Oh yeah, I wasn't able to look at my phone really. So I wasn't really able to invest. This is why auto investing is really good, because at least I was making some type of investments, but there was more I wanted to do with my money this month that unfortunately I just couldn't do because I was too busy with work. But anyway, let's get into it. You guys know how this works. I'm going to go through, update all the numbers, show you guys where I sit, what I'm thinking, blah, 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 and we'll hope we get to 100,000. So let's get into it. Now, first on the list, like always, is my Wells Fargo checking. Now, hand up, accountability. I dropped the ball last video. I don't know why I put my face cam in front of all of this. So I promise you guys, I will not put my face cam in front of this. So that's why I push January over to here now. We can start fresh. I'll have my face cam over in this corner, which you guys won't be able to see that I'm highlighting it because my face cam is going to be there, and we'll go from there. Now, I had a comment saying that I should show my monthly expenses and how much I make per paycheck. I like that idea, but I'm sick right now and I don't really feel like doing all of that. So that'll be in next video potentially. Anyway, Wells Fargo checking, the first favorite account that I use to make daily purchases. This account right now is sitting at $5,061.22. Now, just transparently, that's way higher than I want it to be. I wanted to invest more of this money. I actually was planning to max out my 401k, my Roth IRA with this money. But truthfully, like I said, I was so busy, I couldn't even invest. I was like up till 11 o'clock every night trying to make this PowerPoint perfect for the CEO. So I didn't get fired my first 2 weeks in. So I literally couldn't even invest money. That's how busy I was. So this money will get cut down quite a bit, get thrown into some investments in my Roth IRA, try to max that out as soon as possible. Now, next is my Wells Fargo saving. This account, I told you guys last video that I'm going to try to keep this count around $1,000. I think that's a good number. Just, secondary savings to fall back on. Now, if you're asking, well, why is it at $1,046? Well, I have this thing set up with Wells Fargo where every time I swipe my every time I swipe my debit card, $1 goes into my savings account. So I guess you can see here that I used my debit card 46 times in the month of February. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's how many times I used it. So we're at $1,046 and a penny in that account. Nothing really to write home about on these two accounts. These are just general everyday spending accounts. Next is my SoFi High Yield Savings. Now, at this account right here, I'm at $22,655.59. I've said so many times throughout these videos that I want to trim this down. Because, I do want to buy a house soon, but I don't even think I want to buy a house in Arizona where I live right now. So I don't plan to buy a house here. So it's like, I don't need this much cash on me. So yeah, I decided to roll some of this into investments and start trimming this down. I paid some towards my car. So this will be a probably a common trend until I get to around like 20,000. I think 20,000 is a good number to where I still feel safe, but I know I'm using my money wisely. Now you can see we have a new contender here. This is my new job 401k. So I think they told me I can enroll April 1st. So April 1st is when I will be enrolling in my new 401k. So this is going to stay at $0 right now because I have not made any contributions. Next is my Empower retirement with my previous job, which once again, if you haven't seen why I left that job or how I essentially got fired from that job, you should go check that video out. But in this account right here was at 34,000. Now I am at 36,516 and 53 cents. Now, this right here, guys, just goes to prove like why you should be using your 401k. I never invested $36,000. They were matching 6% the whole time I worked there. So I was getting a free 6%. Now I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was still getting a free 6%. And man, that just really adds up. Like, let's be honest, without my 401k here, I would not be anywhere near $100,000 net worth. So this 401k has been the biggest player as to why my finances are trending upwards so much. So big shout out to the 401k, really hooking your boy up here with some positive gains. Next is my Fidelity brokerage. Haven't really thrown too much money in this account right now just because I'm working on my Roth IRA. But in this account, I'm at 4,514 and 36. Not too much gain. Like I said, I don't really invest too much in my brokerage since my Roth IRA is not maxed out. But once I max out my Roth IRA, that's when I'll get back into investing in my brokerage account. So this account, I don't really think I have any investments set up. I think I have like a $20 weekly investment set up in this account into like gold, if I'm not mistaken. But nothing crazy there. Now my Roth IRA, this one has gone up a little bit, not too much. I did throw some money in here, trying to get this one maxed out as soon as I can. In this account right now, I am sitting at 16,454 and 63 cents. Now, I think that comment too said I should talk about my contributions, which I really should be a little bit more transparent, but really all you need to know for my Roth IRA, pretty much just in VU right now, that's the main account I'm invested in, main ETF I'm invested in is VU. So I have a little bit of VU, a little bit of QQQM, and some individual stocks sitting in there, but once again, nothing crazy, pretty standard Roth IRA account for someone who's trying to grow wealth over time and not be too crazy with their investments. Next is crypto. Let's be honest, crypto sucks right now. I've lost money on crypto. Sitting at 10,598.63. Just goes down every time I look at it. But this is a good lesson. Let me just run this past you guys really quick. My buddy Matthew, if you're watching this, what's up, dog? He told me, he kind of texted me. He kind of runs some investment advice off of me. And he texted me and he's like, have you sold any of your crypto yet? And here's my thing with crypto. Like, I know people are going to sell it and they're going to tell you it's the end of the world and pull out of it now and buy back later and da-da-da. Here's my thing with crypto, right? If I sold all my crypto right now, let's just say I got $10,000 in here. I think I've invested $16,000, so I'm at negative $6,000 right now. Let's just say this goes to zero. Let's just say it happens. Let's just say all the crypto in the world disappears from my bank account and is gone. I'm 26 now, still a young guy, just got a decent pay raise, accepting a new job. It's not the end of the world for me, right? But let's say I sell now, right? So let me run two scenarios by you. First scenario is it goes to zero, I lose $16,000. It's gonna hurt, right? But okay, take it on the chin. I'm still good with my finances, still smart. I'm not doing anything crazy. It is what it is. It would suck for a little. I'd probably, be crying in bed for about a week and then I'd get over it. Okay, cool. Now let's say I keep my money invested and in 5 years from now, because no one knows what's going to happen, when I'm 36, right? Let's say this is at $100,000. I'm going to be really upset that I sold. So I would just rather leave it invested Because here's the thing, if I sell this, like let's say I sell this right now, I'll lock in a $6,000 loss and I'll net $10,000 back to me. What am I going to do with this $10,000? I don't want to buy new things. I could use it to pay off some of my cars, sure. I could invest it into some individual. My point is, I invested into crypto because I believe in it. I still personally believe that in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, I'm only 26, that it'll go up. So why would I sell it now? While in potentially 20 years, my buying price now is super cheap. Does that make sense? Some people are going to call me crazy in the comments. Some people are going to say I'm an idiot. To each their own, right? This is why investing's a game. We all play the game. Everyone makes different decisions. For me, I'd rather just leave my money invested in crypto and just wait it out. And in 20 years from now, if I make a video on YouTube and I'm controlled by a robot and I tell you guys, when I was 26, I should have sold my crypto, it is what it is. But anyway, that's my yap session over. I'm not going to sell my crypto anytime soon. Just let it sit there and hopefully it goes up at some point in my lifetime. That's my thought process. Vehicle equity. Once again, we can have this whole battle. You should include it. You shouldn't include it. Look, I talked to a person who's like a professional. They say when you talk to high net worth individuals, they include their vehicles. So I'm going to include my vehicle. But once again, I think now is the time where I'll account for a little bit of depreciation on my vehicle. Just, we're in 2026 now. Might as well throw some depreciation. I don't want to inflate my numbers or, people think I'm taking the easy way out because I'm including my vehicle. So, I'll take the vehicle equity down a little bit. I saw one comment too saying like you shouldn't include your vehicle because the timeline on selling your vehicle isn't standard. But yeah, sure. But at the end of the day, bro, if you own a vehicle and you lost your job, you could sell it. Is it going to sell fast? I don't know. No one knows. But you could sell it. So once again, I'm just fighting, comment haters at this point. But I'll drop the vehicle equity down a little bit to account for some natural depreciation. So we went up $2,000. Not super excited about that. Once again, you can see a decent loss with crypto here, kind of offset by my retirement account. Then I pulled some out of my high yield savings, did a little bit of investing, and then I got to get this money invested. So probably won't be at 100K net worth, unfortunately, but fighting every day. Now, my Wells Fargo credit card, this is the same story, 0, 0, 0, and 0 on my credit cards. I don't like credit card debt, so I made sure to pay all of that off before this video because I knew I was going to film this today. And lastly, my auto loan here, I am at $15,190. So that is that. Let's see the net worth for February 2026. $95,246.07. So once again, the grind continues to reach $100,000 net worth. We are not quite there, but hey, can't be upset with a positive gain, right? So happy with that. Let me kind of go through this here and give you guys my high-level thoughts on this. So first of all, once again, I know I mentioned it a few times in this video, I did start a new job, which is nice. That gave me a decent pay raise. So hopefully as I start getting paid with this new job, I'll be able to, reflect that on my finances. Obviously not let lifestyle creep get in the way, not let, spending habits get in the way, and just be smart with my money. I'll be very excited to hop into that 401k as soon as it opens up April 1st. I probably would have done better with my money this month, but like I said, I had to travel for 2 weeks for this new job where I spent a lot of personal money that I will get reimbursed for, which is nice. So I'll get a little bit of kickback there in April. So that'll be a nice little check coming my way because like I said, I had to get a hotel under my own card. I had to pay for some dinners under my own card, pay for some mileage under my own card. So the company will reimburse me for that, which would be nice. But yeah, I'll keep it short here because, I am not feeling the best. But we just keep grinding, man. Every day, trying to be smart with your finances, trying to make good financial decisions. And yeah, All it takes is saving money consistently, investing consistently, and these numbers are just going to go up. It's a very simple formula, right? Whether you make $500,000 a year, or you make $30 an hour, or you make $15 an hour, save money, invest, do those two things consistently. Don't run yourself dry, obviously. You want to make sure you are able to afford the life you're living. But if you're living too expensive, cut it back a little bit and just save and invest. And these numbers are going to go up. It's not rocket science. People confuse finances and make it way too difficult. I'm not a genius. Like, let me tell you guys, I am smarter than a rock you would find outside next to your driveway. So it's not like I'm doing anything different. I'm doing something you guys couldn't do. Literally, all I do is every paycheck, I have some money that comes out of it and goes to savings. And every day I have some investments that I don't even look at. They just automatically get invested, and I check it every month when I make these videos. And that's it. And these numbers go up, right? Sure, they've gone down sometimes. Yeah, whatever, life happens. But for the most part, the numbers go up, and that's all you got to do. Be consistent, save, invest, and that's it. If you want financial YouTube summed up in 10 words, save, invest, consistently. There you go. That's financial YouTube summed up in 3 words. You just got to save, invest, do it consistently, and your finances are going to go up. Now, obviously, it's a lot harder said than done, or it's a lot easier said than done. Of course it is. But for the most part, it's pretty much all you got to do. So anyway, thank you guys for listening to me yap for almost 18 minutes now. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope your 2026 is off to a great start. If you're sick out there, hopefully you feel better, because I hate being sick. It's just stupid. It's like a waste of time. So I hope you guys feel better out there. Save, invest consistently. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys' families are doing good. Whatever, man. Just hope you guys have a lovely afternoon. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.